Fallen angels in designer clothes, still dancing, still glowing. Black marble floors under naked feet, city lights dripping down a suite. You smell like roses and gasoline, heaven as pure as it used to be. Chrome reflections all in your eyes, crosses hanging while we getting high. You kiss slow like a lullaby, right before another piece of me dies. And I know we ain't getting saved tonight, but your halo's shining different under neon lights. Bust down halos over both our heads, white gold tears where the roses bled. Heaven don't feel the same no more since we started sleeping with our sins instead. Diamonds dancing where the angels wed. You taste like smoke and expensive shit. Falling feels so good with you, so we keep descending deeper, yeah. Like reservations and velvet roads,
but it doesn't really matter. See,
you laugh soft, but your soul look tired. Like loving me turn your spirit cold. And I can't eat good since you, baby. I got demons iced out too. Both our halos flooded in VVS, still pretending we brand new. Too rich to cry now, too gone to slow down. Penthouse angels pouring champagne, trying not to drown now. White roses all in marble, lipstick stains on the gospel. Every time I touch your body, feel like heaven turned hostile. Bust down halos over both our heads. Saints don't dance like this instead. Your silhouette glowing ultraviolet, while the city sits beneath our bed. Diamonds dancing where the angels went. Love me now before there's nothing left. If this paradise was built to fall, at least we burn beautiful in the end. Burn beautiful in the end.
All right, this Player Talk Radio. We are back, man. War Master, you killing me, man. It started raining, and then I'm like, man. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the music, man. Written by your boy. All my music is written. All right, we in the building, man. Jesus Christ. Shout outs to Raven. Yeah, man. Yeah, we're back just like that, you know. Gone like that, back like that. I got to change the damn thumbnail again. But welcome back, everybody. All right, yeah. It just started raining out of nowhere. And usually that's not supposed to affect the connection, but I don't know what happened. But I guess, yeah, it sounds about right, Raven, you know. You know, shit, wait till I get to it to start acting crazy, but shit. Dedication, man. Shout outs to everybody here. Please hit the like button, support the show. Let's go.
Credentials, it's really critical to look at two things: what their doctorate is actually in and whether they hold a relevant clinical license. In this case, the person you're about to hear from is unlicensed. I'm going to break down why that matters and why this particular message is harmful, especially to the Black community that she claims to be serving and that I actually serve.
A license is really only needed so you can bill insurance.
That is incredibly misleading. Yes, you do need a license to bill insurance, but that is not why licensure exists.
Black people rather you not have a license to a certain degree. It's like, hook me up. She could hook you up without a license.
Sure protects you. It means I have completed specific education and supervised clinical hours, passed rigorous exams, and I'm accountable to a regulatory board. If I breach confidentiality, if I cross ethical boundaries or harm you, you have somewhere to file a complaint and be sure that I'm held accountable. Right. A license is not paperwork just for billing. It's a consumer protection. When someone drops or loses or no longer has a license, they're not solely avoiding the insurance hassle. They're also removing your recourse. If
okay. What's the problem? Niggas like conducting janky business. What's the problem?
Something goes terribly wrong.
Not binded by BBS, the Behavior Board Science Rules and Regulations and Ethics, and so it just opened up a whole nother floor in industry for me.
And she's also saying this like it's a good thing. I want to state something really important. Ethics codes exist to protect you from exploitation and boundary violation and providers practicing outside of their competence.
That's what I was saying before we got cut off. I was like, niggas don't care about this. I said, even like, look at War Master, how we talked about for years. War Master has been telling you guys, yo, and a bunch of other people been telling you guys, you got to read the Constitution. Like I said, yet you have so many niggas that want to argue with the police when they get pulled over. Then they literally get shocked until they on fire by a taser or shot. And they sitting in the back of a cruiser on 1 HP because they don't want to listen. Niggas will curse you out. I know my rights, shout it. I know my rights, shout it. And then be in the back of a police car on 2 HP. Not saying nothing. Man.
Someone celebrates being free from ethical oversight, I want you to think of that as a red flag, a flashing one. It's a warning sign because those rules exist because real harm happens when they're not in place. So celebrating that you don't have to be accountable to that should be concerning to you.
As a therapist, two things: you can obviously make what you deserve because therapy is real. We're giving everything we have in there. And we're unpacking shit and we're helping you process through things. So it's not us sitting there, well, if you're an effective therapist, saying, tell me more. You should be unpacking.
You know who's the biggest therapist? Empaths. What's going on? What's going on, UFO? You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, I was saying shout outs to UFO before UFO even came in the room. He probably was here. Shout outs to New. Welcome back, y'all. Yeah, we back. Not gonna wait this storm out. I appreciate you guys. Please, y'all hit the like button, support the show. New says, I know my rights. Then why are you cuffed up in the back of a paddy wagon, right? You know? Oh, hey.
And you should be able to take somebody.
Empaths can be enablers. Absolutely. Because you damn near feel sorry about their situation more than the motherfucking trauma dumping on you. That's the crazy part.
And drive with them to their goal.
And here's another thing. She keeps calling herself a therapist. In most states, that's actually illegal without a license. You cannot legally use the title therapist or provide psychotherapy without licensure. What she's describing now is coaching, and coaching and therapy are fundamentally different. Coaches help with goals and accountability. Therapists are trained to diagnose and treat mental health conditions, trauma and depression and suicidality and psychosis. If someone with untreated bipolar disorder or PTSD thinks they're getting therapy from a coach, they're going to be seriously harmed. These are actual conditions that go undiagnosed and untreated, especially within the Black community.
And all of the, the hours that she had to go.
And Black people's problems are unique, so.
To get her degree, and all this type of stuff, man. She had to literally break it down. And you know what? There is still Black women giving this doctor pushback in defense of Dr. Bryant. Well, Dr. Bryant, until she prove otherwise, right?
I just had a conversation with somebody on Threads who posted this. Cheyenne Bryant never referred to herself as a therapist. So I then posted the receipts of her actually presenting herself as a therapist. This is something that is posted on her highlights right now, where she posted an article written by someone at NBC where they referred to her as a marriage and family therapist. This is posted on her page. When I showed this to the woman on Threads, her response was this, essentially saying that that's an article saying that she was a therapist. That's not her saying that she...
Not mediocre, man. God. This is the problem with niggas. This is the problem with niggas. Mediocre, man, is crazy. One master says some cops will violate your rights because not enough people sue them and win. That's true. I was looking at a video where this cop was like, I've been doing this for 18 years. And it's like, damn, this nigga don't know. He just admitted that he'd been breaking the law for 18 years. You need to identify yourself.
She's a therapist. If she reposted an article that was written by her, calling her a therapist,
number crunch,
that is her intentionally spreading misinformation.
So yeah, I'm just confused.
The cops be, you think rappers, if you really listen, you think rappers be snitching on themselves on camera. Cops snitch on, the cops come with the camera. You know, cops snitch on themselves in 4K.
Because when Dr. Bryant got in these spaces, Black women took it upon themselves to crown her as Woman of the Year. And the reason for that is because she was holding the unaccountable accountable. Cam Newton and Nick Cannon. Black women took that as, yeah, she's holding Black men accountable. No.
No, she switched up because it's more lucrative to serve men to a certain degree as a woman.
Those brothers can't be held accountable because they got a string of women that they done already got pregnant.
If you're a woman and you know about relationships, it's better for you to be a pick-me than a She-Ra 7. All right?
Okay? So until y'all hold them accountable, how the hell you think we gonna hold them accountable?
Y'all some big financial.
You think this is the last baby that Cam gonna have? No. You think this is the last kid? I just heard Nick Cannon say he looking for
all of them trying to do that. I even showed y'all Tamar Braxton, not Tamar, the other girl, the Tamar girl, not Tamar Braxton, K. Michelle tried that shit. All right, let's get it.
Another one. I would have more kids with Mariah Carey. So who gonna stop him? So y'all crowned Dr. Bryant the queen of women, queen of Black women, because she held the unaccountable accountable, thought that Black men would be ashamed. No, we was looking at y'all like y'all crazy. Like, what you think what we gonna do? And now y'all trying to get her out the paint because she recently said that women are the problem on the dating market now.
Who's more delusional right now, men or women?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah.
Women, y'all know I stand on a mountaintop for you, especially Black women. But I gotta say this.
And she gotta call them out.
I meet better men nowadays than I meet women.
So she trying to change a little bit, so now y'all offended and now y'all done formed up like Voltron and trying to get her out the paint. And yes, and I seen the talking points where people were saying it's just because of pretty privilege. I've mentioned that on certain videos that I did about Dr. Bryant, where I was saying, yes, she gets those interviews in those spaces because most men find her attractive for her age, right?
That's why she don't.
And then when you compare her to the other intellectuals, Black women, they're trying to use the colorism thing, and they're like, yeah, that's the only reason why that she gets those interviews. Absolutely. Why the hell y'all think Dr. Bryant said on a recent interview, she was going back and forth on reaching out to 50 Cent. Did y'all see that? Y'all hear that? She went back and forth. She was like, man, I don't want her to think that I'm being a fan. I want her to promote my book. So, and she was like, you know what?
The same thing with
I'm going to just DM 50 Cent and be like, hey, I'm Dr. Bryant. This is my book. I would love to work with you or whatever. 50 Cent responded immediately.
How'd you meet 50 Cent, by the way?
Oh, goodness. There's intelligence and there's genius. When it comes to business, 50 is genius. I noticed on my social media, 50 Cent was following me. I'm like, oh, he's been following me for a long time. And true story, which I've never told, by the way, so y'all get some exclusive. I had my book that I have here right now and my other book, Mental Detox, and I was attempting to get a book deal for just this book. I'm in my kitchen. It's probably like 12 a.m. at night, and everything in me was like, well, he's been following you. He's probably a fan of your work. DM him. And I'm like, the fuck? I'm not DMing anybody. I'm definitely not DMing no man. And I'm damn sure not DMing 50 Cent. Like, if he wants me in any way, even in a business capacity, you a man. You better come help me. You better reach.
That nigga is 50 Cent. I've even ran this experiment here with Jessica back in the day and Melody, for those who were here. You could be a 10-time world champion. These girls will be in the club with you. You be popping bottles. And they got a chance to come over to you. And they're like, well, the 10-time world champion need to come over to me because he need to know about me. You know? You'll be all but nobody, but somebody need to come find some weird way to come talk to you.
So I'm all in my limited thinking, and God's like, woman, you being a Peter on the boat right now with an attitude with God at that moment. I go on social media with an attitude. I'm like, hey, how you doing? I'm Dr. Bryant. I have a book and I have some show that I'm producing. I'd love to talk to you about. And I was like, what attitude? Press send. Like, God be telling me to do stuff I don't want to do. But his thoughts are not our thoughts and his ways are not our ways. Yeah. Man, my phone lit up. I was like, 50 said, I'm definitely interested. What's your contact? So I sent the number. My phone rings immediately. I'm like, hello? And in his very unique, only 50 has his 50 Cent voice. First thing he says, like, so, like, do you really have all those degrees?
You think it's because he just believed in Dr. Bryant's book? No. He was like, man, I think I find this little light bright attractive. Let me go ahead and reach out. Oh yeah, girl, you know what I'm saying? What book? What is it? What is it called?
Man, she was talking to his management first, and then the word got to him, and then she spoke to him. Some of those social media sites, the artist is on it like quarter to half the time.
What you think, man? Yes, women use pretty privilege. It's not new. That's why you have other black women
not use it?
Defending her while y'all trying to cancel her. And it's just funny to me because y'all created this monster. Y'all created Dr. Bryant. Y'all know that, right? She wouldn't have got all this fame if it wasn't because of y'all. So
and as soon as she get on, she got to pivot to the men because the women are going to turn their back on her.
On the back, sisters. Now y'all trying to get her ass out the paint because now she got too much motion. Shout out to the young dudes. I just learned that word. Motion. Yeah.
That's an old word.
She got too much motion. She got a book. She on all these platforms. She getting all these recognition. And now y'all trying to get her out the paint. I mean, you know, and I think she is dead wrong if she's not a licensed doctor. She says she's not licensed anymore. I don't think she's ever had a license. I mean, I'm just assuming, but we've been saying that in these spaces for a while now, you know? So now this woman has put this case on Dr. Bryant, so now she has to prove that she has these degrees, right? So yeah, Dr. Bryant it's always been a question mark, or somebody has always questioned if she had degrees or not. So this is not new. If you would have just listened to men.
Well, her problem is that she leads with her degrees. You know, if she wasn't leading with them and upplaying them every time she says something to validate everything she says, it wouldn't be as bad. But she leads with her degrees. All right. I see some of these people too doing these damn hit pieces on Cardi B and Stephon Diggs talking about the Pookie always win, telling on themselves. So that means you want the ratchet girl. Y'all niggas tell on yourself so fucking much. Talk about something the Pookie always win. So who was supposed to win in that situation? Offset, another Pookie? Damn, winning Cardi B's win. I mean, having Cardi B's winning now, y'all. I guess, you know. Shout outs to Cardi. Shit. Playboy and Cardi B. Niggas telling on themselves, man.
Then you would have found this out. But now that y'all don't like her, now you gonna form up, you know what I'm saying, and try and get her up out the paint. And you know, so I seen the same thing going with Sarah Fontenot. You remember her? She's around it, so she's got married recently. Quick marriage.
August 12th, he said, you need to let that man go. I said, do you get what you're telling me? Like, again, like, do you understand what you're telling me? He said, I said, excuse me? Like, do you understand what you're saying? Like, you're saying let go of a man that's marriage minded for you because you're ready for commitment. He said, like I said. And I was like, oh, okay. So the very next day, I sent a message and I let that man know.
Wait, you cut the man off before you got the ring?
Yeah.
Because he said, oh, no, girl.
Oh, no, it gets crazier.
Did you guys have a kiss yet?
Yeah, well, we were in skits together, so we had already.
We were in skits together,
Yeah,
girl.
yeah. He's my love interest in skits.
Girl, that don't count.
No. A real life kiss, not an acting work
In
kiss.
Costa Rica, we kissed for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, in Costa Rica, we definitely.
So that's what kept him on your mind. Okay.
And you didn't rub the crotch.
No.
You just, you didn't know it. Nothing.
I think she's seen so.
Right.
She saw Brock's clock.
So that was August 12th. I let go of the dude. And then August 18th, we got married.
Wait, 6 days later?
August 18th. He called my dad somewhere in there, asked him for permission to marry me. My whole family knows him. All my friends know him. His mama, when he called his mom and said, Mom, I'm getting married. She said, to who? Sarah? Anybody that he told, everybody was like, to Sarah? When I was like, I'm getting married, they were like, to who? Like, which one of them? You know, like.
All right, and I gotta show y'all something because what's going on, Curlin? Oh man, good to see you, man. She just got dumbfounded by Carlos, the dude from the 85 South show. Shout outs to Curlin in the building, bro. So much catching up we got to do. It's ridiculous. Good to see you, man. Oh, my God, man. Good to see you.
But I was like to Brock. And when I tell you, my parents are so happy because Brock is like, he's a husband already, you know?
But she just got married. And I remember I did a video on her. I was like, man,
married?
how the hell you think this young woman get an interview with Shaquille O'Neal? When I seen that interview, she had like maybe less than 50,000 subscribers, but she had Shaq sitting on the couch talking to him. Why did you think Shaq took that interview? He probably looked and was like, hey, this young woman is attractive. Let me go ahead and, you know.
I'm trying to see what that be like right there. Look,
let me see what's going on here.
Bro, we did a whole show on the NPC sample. You got Party. I think Party should be here still. Yeah, everybody talking about the sample. It's, oh my God. Woo-wee.
And nothing happened, but pretty privilege does help. Okay? And I don't know why I'm a grown-ass man.
I done resurrected my OP1, OPZ, and Ovation circuit this month.
Now you know you gotta break the game down a little bit more because they might be slow.
Back on my dollars, man.
That to women. Men know that money helps on the dating market. When you got ducats in your pocket, you're going to get into certain rooms that you wouldn't be able to get into if you didn't have that money. Them shillings, them coins. But yes, if you are a pretty woman, you will get opportunities and advantages over the women who are less attractive. And both of those women have used it to their advantage. And you cannot blame them. Why wouldn't they? It advanced their careers. They're doing very well for themselves. Dr. Bryant, a millionaire a couple times over probably. And it's all because of black women. So shout out to y'all. Let's see where this goes. Black men ain't got nothing to do with it. But all right. Y'all thought we was going to get mad. She was talking crazy to Cam and Nick Cannon. Trust me. No dudes over here is like, hey, I want that family dynamic from them brothers. So hold them brothers accountable. First of all, that dynamic that they have is very rare. It's literally only like, I want to say 7.5%.
Yeah, Party got one. I gotta wait till he I gotta wait till he's probably either back in or he comments, because I know he's probably working. Shout outs to the early morning crew. Please hit the like button. Please support the show. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. Let's go. It's player talk. Let's get back into it.
Of black men who have 4 or more children. And ironically, I think it's about 9.5% of black women who have birthed 4 or more children. Crazy, right? But the narrative in the black community is that all these black men are Cam Newton and Nick Cannon, are the dudes in Tennessee that had 87 kids, 6 dudes, 87 kids with 37 women, I believe, 37 women. Yeah, that's rare. And y'all thought that shit was gonna hurt black men because she was telling them dudes to be accountable? We just looking at y'all like y'all crazy. None of that shit matters over here. We look at them dude crazy as well. Like, what the hell? But yeah, it's just funny to see what's going on with the Dr. Bryant thing, man. I was like, oh, black women don't like Dr. Bryant? All right.
You like 2-3 months late. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, they springboard off the sisters. And once they springboard off the sisters, they go pick me. You know what I'm saying? Because the sisters ain't that you know, sisterhood of failure, relationship war vet stuff. That's not gonna get them no man. That's not gonna get them no man. And then, especially if she already dated a bunch of sisters. Hold on, my bad. Hold up. Shouts to my boy Pearls. He told me he was dropping this guy. Definitely gotta check that out. Hold on, my bad. Oh, y'all see, I've been looking up Threads of Fate. What y'all know about this game? This is a really old PlayStation game, Threads of Fate. Hold on, I was trying to find. I lost my list. Give me 1 second. Hey, look, Novation Circuit again. See? Oh yeah, I see there's no young pharaohs back. All right, let me see if I can actually I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna see if I can hold on. This is something I wanted to cover. Fuck you, Dineva, talking about some black men are cancers to the black community. Like, what the fuck? Out of all people to say anything. Straight black man, mind you. You know the one that makes the community.
Bitch, I know you back at work and you got some extra money. Drop down in the description box and buy some of this tea and this NutriBurst so you don't be looking all fat, nasty, and tired once we get out of COVID. Bye. I know that this is going to be the unpopular opinion.
Nigga just want to go viral. He already know he about to say some bullshit.
Bitch, I know you back at work and you got some extra money. Drop down in the description box and buy some of this tea and this NutriBurst so you don't be looking all fat, nasty, and tired once we get out of COVID. Bye. I know that this is going to be the unpopular opinion, and a lot of y'all are not ready to have this conversation. But there are a lot of issues within the black community.
You know what L Gibbet people aren't ready to have? The conversation? Straight people make y'all. Gay people don't make gay people. All right, let's go.
And they start and stop with the straight black man. Heterosexual black men, there is a conversation that y'all need to have amongst yourselves.
And let me tell y'all something too, black men. The funny part is that they try to put the actual patriarchy on you, when in reality, you're more of a victim of the patriarchy than they are, if they are a victim. Because they actually benefit in the modern patriarchy. And how are you so sure that black men are patriarchs? You know, gay people are protected under the patriarch also, if that's the route they want to go. But black men aren't patriarchs, to tell you the truth. Let's get it.
As a collective to help get the black community back on track. Want to talk about it? Here you go.
This nigga, he's all the way on the other side. I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that. He got a whole wig on right here. What happened? I mean, y'all can listen to a nigga that's cosplaying as a woman, but okay. Oh, okay. There you go. Party right here in the building, Curlin. Shout outs to Party, man. I was just telling them that Curlin was just talking about the sample. And I was telling him, man, you got it. You know, definitely two people need to chop it up about it. Dusty was here not too long ago. We've been talking about it. Went over Bolo's videos and stuff. You know, good stuff. I should have went over a reaction of it, but I did want it to go over this. You know, let's go.
So listen, y'all, this is not going to be the typical funny video that y'all are used to. I was actually in my bed trying to take a nap right now, and my brain was just spinning, and I had to get up and get this out because it was a continuation of a conversation.
Oh my God, I am so scared to read whatever War Master wrote because he is on the most unhinged website. If you... I'm not even gonna finish that. You cannot be a part of the patriarchy. Oh Lord.
That some friends and I were having at my house last night. After the BET Awards, I had 3 friends over, 2 guys, 1 girl, and we were watching the Kevin Hart documentary on Netflix or whatever, and a large part of the documentary covers Kevin not wanting to apologize about the homophobic tweets that he had made many years ago.
So Kevin Hart now is the reason why you condemning straight black men. God damn. You can't make this shit up. Yeah, I've been using Chat GPT to teach me how to do a perfect workflow to chop up samples on the OP1.
The jokes about, oh, if my son came home gay, I would do this and do that, or wouldn't want to, whatever.
Okay, but Kevin Hart said that on the fucking his first special before he even got famous. Everybody knows that. Stop. That's gay. He didn't wake up one day and all of a sudden. He didn't wake up all of a sudden one day and just didn't. Okay, I guess. Niggas got selective hearing.
Was, and how subsequently he ended up not hosting the Oscars. And so one of the gentlemen at my house made the comment, the Oscars got taken away from him. And I had to stop him. I said, hold on, let me fix this narrative, because that's not correct. The Oscars were not taken away from Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart chose to walk away because he refused to apologize again. And the point that I was making, or tried to make last night, was all Kevin had to do was apologize again. But for whatever reason, he was stuck in his ego, and his thought process was, I already apologized for this. I shouldn't have to apologize about it again, and I'm damn sure not going to succumb to the LGBTQ community or whatever and apologize about this shit. Fuck it. That was his attitude. And I went on to explain, that was his option. It was his choice. If it went against his principles, ideals, and morals, more power to him. But look at the bigger picture, what it could have done for the culture had he did it. And to apologize again cost him nothing. So then that conversation led to the greater conversation, which was black men, straight black men, in relation to homophobia, transphobia, homosexuality, and why does the presence of the homosexual black man challenge the existence of the straight man so much, right? And so we're talking, and one of my friends, straight guy, the two guys were straight, he said, him, and I've heard other people say this, with the Black Lives Matters movement, he was like, why can't y'all put down the gay stuff and put down the trans stuff right now for a little bit? And
they lie their ass off, because the black community has always been accepting of the homophobic movement. Out of all communities, the black communities have definitely always been accepting of it. And shit, we had no choice. And then at the same time also, I mean, you're gonna get these jokes. I mean, that's kind of what comes with the territory. Even straight black men get these jokes. So
just fight the black cause, right? And I've heard that. Why can't I just put down my demand for equality while being gay and trans and just fight for being black right now, because that's the movement that's got some momentum? And my response...
Well, no. That's a legitimate call out. Because the women aren't doing it. Y'all are on code with the women that y'all are about to snake out anyway. Y'all are on code with the women that y'all are about to snake out anyway. And you're not doing it because it helps out straight black men. It's specific, or it should be specific. War Master said the left want you to apologize until you're blue in the face, for sure. For sure.
The response to that was, I can't put it down because I'm both simultaneously. I am black and I am gay simultaneously. And I am fighting for my life on this hand for being black, but I'm also fighting for my life on this hand for being gay. how can I
This is so weird.
choose one over the other when I'm not safe on either side? Which led me to a greater discussion, which was Quentin Antoine Latham, I would be willing to subordinate my fight being gay and put that on the back burner if I could find safety and refuge amongst the black community, but I can't.
You have.
Right?
That's a lie. Listen, there is no black man in the black community stopping black men from being jihad. And it's too late in the day to be lying like this. Way too late. Let's go.
Which then brought me to the point of my thesis and the analogy that I'm going to use to tie it all together. And I said to my two straight homeboys, and these are two guys that I love, I said, black men, there is a conversation that y'all need to have amongst each other. And that conversation is, A, why y'all don't have any respect for one another and are so willing to kill one another. B, why y'all don't have respect for black women and you see them as objects and disposable and less than. And C, why the presence of...
I mean, this is like goofy day one questions. And newsflash, right? Jihad black men and just jihad men want the same thing that women want from y'all. At a different capacity. But let's get it.
Anything homosexual or trans just completely rattles you and gets your panties in a damn bunch. Those are three issues that black men need to sit down, straight black men need to sit down in a room with straight black men, and y'all need to figure that shit out. Y'all need to figure that shit out. I can't even expect, and let me do the proverbial. It's not every black man, it's good black men out. Yes, we know that. But I am talking about the collective, all right? Heterosexual black men have got to get down to the bottom of why they don't see any value in one another, right? Why we're so willing to kill one another so freely. Then once we get down to that, we got to try to figure out the women thing. Then, we've got to figure out the gay thing. Why the presence of a gay man rattles y'all so much. I told my homeboys last night, one of the most emotionally unsafe places that a young gay boy can be is a barbershop, right? And what's unique about being gay, particularly young, is that I got to occupy several worlds, right? If I just sat still in the barbershop, I got to occupy the space of a straight black man. And I got to witness and listen and be a part of all the privilege that comes along with being a straight black man, right? Because I got to occupy that space. But being gay and oftentimes occupying a lot of female spaces, I had the advantage of being able to be privy to
All right. I want to... What's going on, Paul? I want to fucking... hear him on the show. I don't want him to explain. Shout out to Angry Man. I saw a little bit of it. What is wrong with this nigga, man? YouTube actually let this nigga do this as a thumbnail. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga? Let's see what Jeff got to say.
To sit on your platform and say that Black men
right, what
are
are you
the
worried
cancer,
about us
I think
for?
he was out of line, and I could not disagree more.
Welcome to another episode of Ask a Brother podcast. I'm your host.
I don't know these women. I'm sorry, but collateral damage. Look at these fake women. The gay man was their best friend the other day. What the hell happened? Oh my God, Jay Rello. Hey, yo. Jay Rello is crazy. Yeah, he ain't fighting for nobody. He fighting for himself. Yeah, cappuccino lecture and shit. Right, party. All right, now, no homo. Now you gotta say no homo when you say sacrilegious in these conversations. Oh yeah, when the Glacier Queen spoke, Sin G got up out here real quick. Let's get it.
Host Jeff St. James, and we're gonna have a whole host of different people from different backgrounds coming in because it really is about building a community of like-minded people that's just open to listening and hearing from other perspectives. The revolution is going to be because of us.
Charles might be in these places, though.
Tell me your honest to God feedback of what you thought about the initial statement, and then just what comes to mind about some of the reactions of even maybe a Dondre Whitfield, him confirming or co-signing that type of language to describe our man.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that it happened the way it did. I expected from what
he's saying things that Black women have been saying for the longest time. Don't let it be grown because he's gay and he said it. Gay gutter again. Oh, we fleshing something out, man.
Saw from the men's panel. I expected him to either apologize or say, you know what? I expected him to kind of reel it back, that he would apologize and say, you know what? I shouldn't have co-signed that. I shouldn't have put that comment underneath that video. I was expecting that. And I think he was trying to explain the difference between male versus man. I did not watch all of the panel, but that part I did watch where he was trying to break down the difference between Black males and Black men. But really, he should have just took it all back. He should have apologized and took it all back and said, no, that wasn't an appropriate response from me to put, under that video. I shouldn't have said that. My bad, or whatever he needed to do to just reel that back in, because even with what little explanation I heard, it still wasn't going to be appropriate.
I'm gonna tell you this real quick. If you heard the first 5-10 minutes of it, you heard the whole show, because it never changed. It never changed. I'm not gonna add any more commentary to that, but that's interesting that you at least acknowledged, or at least kind of recognize that that's how it went. I don't even know if I was looking for an apology. I think I definitely was looking for more of an understanding of why people would be offended by it, and it seemed like only the rest of us seem to understand at least why it was offensive to begin with. Maggie, what about you? Go ahead.
So I was not aware of this conversation. I don't know who this person is. I feel like when I come to these panels, you all inform me about what is happening in pop culture, because I intentionally stay away from the foolishness. That being said, what stood out to me in this atrocious comment, because I had to do some research. I watched some of his content, Mr. Dineva. I also watched Miss Crimson stream on this. In the very beginning, he said, Black men, we need to have a conversation. Ladies, stand down. He is including himself in an arena where at the risk of getting canceled yet again, he does not belong. I always hesitate.
So they telling him to apologize, but simultaneously he was going in on Kevin Hart about apologizing.
To speak for men, I am not a man, but I did run my thoughts by Mr. President. I have a lot of men in my family. I am a boy mom. I have a lot of respect for men. And the men that we admire and respect, know, and love are not a drag on the community. They are the last hope that we have, because when they give up, if we think it's over now, it's really over now. This man, Mr. Dineva, does not represent even the gay men that I have known over the years. So when he says we need to have a conversation, you know, I thought about this somewhere on the internet.
But the funny part is that gay people don't even want to date gay people. Oh, I didn't know that. Uh-oh.
I'm sure there's a golf channel where they're talking
I thought you were saying Kevin Hart did.
About how to do the proper golf swing. I know nothing about that. So I stay out of spaces where I don't have a seat at the table. And when I talked to Mr. President, he said, straight Black men have never expected or wanted gay Black men to come in and either rescue them or correct them, because you cannot relate. I understand biologically he is a man, but when you think about the men in our community that are the builders, that are the leaders, that are the protectors, the providers, and all of those things that we admire and respect, I thought about it this way. Obviously, you know, God being the head, if you believe, even if you don't, we have the men that are the builders in the community. Below that, as far as what they admire and respect, the women that are wives, the women that are support system to them. Below that, in order of respect, are the children, the family, the ones that support the legacy. Below that, the women that are recreational use only, because even they serve a purpose. Below that, because you are not contributing in this space. If this is the hill that you're going to die on.
I saw what you did with police. Yas, bitch. I saw what you said to police. Y'all hit the like button, support the show. Let's get it. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. Let's go.
And I am not saying all gay men, because there are gay men that are productive, and there are gay men that are loved for the value that they bring to the people who know and love them. But to sit on your platform and say that Black men are the cancer and we need to have a conversation, I think he was out of line, and I could not disagree more.
Crimson, what about you?
My apologies for my little internet hiccup. So I missed a little something. However, I will go ahead and offer my thoughts on the initial message that Funky Dineva tried to say. Now, I had my show on it and I had my thoughts on it. The messenger counts with the message. I am not even going to play that game that the messenger don't count with the message. There are exceptions to that. And I think with discernment, we can understand when the exception occurs. But in this case, it is not an exception. And I ventured to speak what I thought straight Black men would say about this, about him specifically.
But that's the thing. They need straight Black men to be disposable for the L Gibbet also. which in a fucked up way they are. It just doesn't get acknowledged. It doesn't get acknowledged. And I asked this question almost a decade later from asking it last time. Has the black man ever been thanked publicly by black women or by black people in general for dying for black people? The straight heterosexual black man. Let's just start there before we get into particulars.
Call straight black men to the table about masculinity.
Like, have you even just been acknowledged? Or does all the days that turn to you or days that are allegedly for you gets thwarted into some other goofy shit?
When yours is compromised, and that is how the men are going to see it, regardless of whether you think that's politically incorrect or whatever the case may be. The collective of black straight men, since you wanted to parse out, he would have been somewhat all right had he just said black man, because he is a black man.
Mm-hmm.
He's in the black community, whether he's rainbow or not. He would have had some of the similar experiences of a black boy growing into a man in the black community. So he might have been able to speak on some of those things. Now, whether or not the collective of other black men would have listened to it is a different story, but he might have had a point. The problem is that he tried to exclude himself out of being problematic in the black community by trying to say that it is only the straight black men that make women and girls feel unsafe.
Ooh.
Okay? When...
Ooh. Ooh. Party just said some cold shit in the chat. That's where we at, man. The gays and the YNs are the democratic assassin against the heterosexual men.
What's the matter, Daddy?
Bust all in there.
Y'all hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. God almighty.
That is not true. I have seen videos on the internet of the little tea parties and the little rainbows trying to fight girls because that's what they hang around with all the time. And I don't know who forgets that these are full-blown men. I don't care what kind of lace front he got on. Okay, that's a whole dude. When he square up, I don't care how limp he square up, he hit you, that's a problem.
It don't matter what he identify with.
It don't matter. His face can be beat better than yours. And if he hits you in yours, it's gonna be a problem. Because that's a whole dude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So
that's
his statement about black straight men specifically being the cancer, i.e., they are everything and the only thing that is wrong with the black community, was crazy work. DeAndre Whitfield, I'm with you when you're right, brother, but I ain't with you when you're wrong. You got on that panel and didn't answer a single question. You tap dance around all them questions. You had a lot of word salad. I'm sorry, beloved. That's what happened.
There go UFO word.
And I was disappointed and dismayed because I thought that he would at minimum flesh out, because he had an opportunity to do so, flesh out, okay, I was misunderstood. My post was not taken the way that I meant to deliver it. Here is what I actually think. The fact that he tap danced still around it and was trying to somewhat lay blame.
Shout outs to LT man in the building. It's funny. Right after we had that talk, man, I had I got stomach poisoning. It's like I knew it was coming. Yeah, the young crackers are bugging also. The YGs, the young glaciers. What just happened? What city was that? Didn't like one just was shooting up somewhere recently? I told y'all got to be careful in these months, man. Them mass shootings, man. Y'all got to protect y'all kids, man. It's not safe to be outside.
Aim at the feet of black men about what they should have. And listen, let me tell you something. I believe the collective of straight black men would agree they have their own issues to work out.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody in the black community can see them.
Yep.
However, who comes to talk about it and how they come to talk about it and in what energy you are coming to talk about it matters. And I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna extend that logic to the last clip with Miss Cartwright.
Share 7.
No, the white girl, Mrs. Cartwright.
Oh, yeah. You're right, Mrs. Cartwright. Yup. She ain't going nowhere.
The messenger matters. Mrs. Cartwright can't tell me nothing about what black women need to do and what we don't need to do. Because it was her and her ilk and her foremothers that brought that foolishness of feminism and Marxism to my foremothers, which is why we got a lot of the problems going on with black women in the community today. So she's not my moral authority.
And I'm happy you brought that part up, because the same imagery that I saw with Funky Dineva speaking on this topic was actually the same thing that I saw on that stage.
Yeah.
Which is,
what is she doing?
I said, when I finally did react, somebody on the Shoulders, the brother on the Shoulders podcast, he was covering this, and I happened to hop on briefly and kind of just give my reaction and response, because the comments was crazy. Like you said, a lot of people said, man, brother ain't answer no questions. He tap dancing. Why can't you just admit, like, this is dehumanizing language and this went too far, and there's other ways to go about saying what we need to change versus saying that we're the cancer of the community. I said that I think we've normalized so many different things to where it's still shocking to me to go to that post, which is still up on Instagram, and see the sheer amount of women, especially in men and non-gay men, who are all liking and sharing and reposting it. And that
the gay men want straight men. Because if they feel that they're a woman or whatever they feel that they are, your straightness validates that. This shit turned into something different in the West. And you know, it's funny where I'm at, all these quote unquote straight dudes in these spaces, every time they hit me up, they keep trying to talk to me about some goddamn lady boys. When in reality, there's more lady boys in America than anything. So I don't know where y'all get off of that shit. America is the home of... Okay, we back. See how when I start talking some real shit, they stop your boy. As soon as I start telling y'all, America's the home of the LBs. Way more lady boys in America. Shit, at least the lady boys tell you that they're a lady boy. In America, it's like, no, I'm a lady. So they have to go after straight men. Your straightness validates what they are. All right. Now give me a second, y'all, because it's raining out here and I'm trying to keep this signal going. We'll try to get to some more segments. All right, it's Player Talk Radio. Shout outs to everybody in the building. And listen, make sure you guys get your hands on the good stuff. Take care of your health because your health is your wealth. All right, make sure you hit the QR button, the QR code. Head over to hempforfitness.com. That is hempforfitness.com. Definitely check out their products. Make sure you're catching up on your sleep, catching up on what you eat, and everything that makes you unique. Real talk. Stop playing around before you fuck around and get found, all right? Give your body the good stuff. It's Player Talk.
Imagery of that lady, the black woman and the two white women sitting on that stage talking about what's wrong with our community. I thought about it for a second and I was like, these are not our women. These are not our women. Like, if I have to explain to you why my humanity matters, if that men's humanity, and it's like, it was a very, and Crimson, I'm glad you kind of picked it up. It was surreal to see a heterosexual man that's married hear what we heard and not see it as an issue. Even after, like you said, all the explanations.
He feels that he's off the market. He feels that he's out the game. A lot of married men don't feel people are speaking about them when they speak about heterosexual men. But let's go.
All the different, I even gave the example. I said, listen, brother, you know, if we had said this in the reverse, if we said gay men are the cancer of the black community, if we said black women are the cancer of the black community, how you think that'll win? And I didn't even ask him this, and I probably should have. Would you have co-signed that? The short answer is obviously no. That to me is the beginnings of recognizing just how far off we are across the board when it comes to being able to even step up. When we're talking about what leadership looks like, we can't even start with how do we talk about ourselves. We can't even get guys that are on the same side of the fence to recognize like there is such a thing as going too far with how we talk about our people. Even on our panels, we tend to talk mostly about like behaviors and certain types or subsets of people within the community. We rarely ever just be like, you know, even when we're saying black women, we got to do better, we're more so referencing like a particular behavior. I don't know that anyone on this panel has ever referred to anybody close to in the community on a grand macro level, anything close to cancer.
Well, you're talking to an OG up there, DJ Fish Grease, Kendra. And they don't have to say cancer. We have other words for it that's quote unquote for YouTube purposes, like hyena. But hyenas have their they have their space in the jungle. They have their so a little bit of research goes a long way. And we do talk about the cancers in the community. Simps are a cancer, but they're needed in a weird way. Stepdads and stuff. Being a stepdad doesn't necessarily make you a simp, but it can. And what's the first letters in the word cancer? Now, shout outs to Sharon be in the crowd. That show at some point at Keon was here. Check this out.
a doesn't matter what it is. She will hear from you.
So a man punching a woman, it is not, and even if they both did a hand slap, that's not equal mutual combat in any form, because
if I punch Shaq and Shaq punches me, is Shaq the same size as I am? Is it not mutual combat in the eyes of the law?
So when you said mutual combat of a man and woman, people don't look at it as definition textbook of mutual. They looked at it as it was a equal combat. Let me be clear with it. You didn't mean to use it that way. What I'm saying is that the audience could receive it that way. So that's why we have to.
They're dumb.
Welcome back. I'm sure we got something.
You know, Sharon is gonna go out of his way to pander. Like coriander, he gonna pander. But let's get it. Let's go.
Video. We got ourselves a Tommy Sotomayor video. Tommy Sotomayor finna get in a conversation with a man named Sharon Stone. I said that, and I don't know why. In my head, I thought it was funny. But he about to get in a conversation with him, and they're gonna talk about like technically two things. One of them, they're gonna talk about, Tommy Sotomayor known thing, equal rights. Like they're gonna talk about that. And Sharon, however we pronounce his name, he's gonna back with that. And it's not really pushback. He gonna say something. It was just incorrect. It was like so incorrect. But then later on in this video, havoc is gonna happen. Problems, big problems, extra big problems. And there's something with people, people who don't show themselves on video cameras. They're gonna be the ones. I can't stand niggas. Never mind. Some people can't afford cameras. Some people can't do it. They can afford microphones, but they can't afford a camera. So you know what? I'm down for it. Do what you want to do.
Man, I predicted all of this shit. Got Big J Triple X up there too.
Do what you want to do, but the way they talk is gonna piss you off. But hold up, just his video, hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit notification bell. In the comment section, give me a thumbs up or a heart. Just let me know that's real. And before we get to the video, I need y'all to hit the hype button. Alright, if you're fans of Tommy Sotomayor, hit the hype button. Like the video. You like beef and you like real rap and you like real talk, hit the hype button. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I done enough Tommy Sotomayor videos that I'm thinking I might have to hit his cash app. I'm pretty sure I'm found to do that. Just to support, because I keep using your videos. And I don't want to be a freeloader. All right. And I can't ever catch niggas' lives. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me. But let's waste no more time. Let's roll the clip. Oh, you know what that was?
When a guy said something to you earlier that I heard, and he was saying women will always be a bigger victim than men. You said, no, this woman, and he was trying to explain to you, no, a woman, doesn't matter what woman it is, she will always be able to be a bigger victim than you. She can punch you in the face. If you punch her back, she can fall down and cry, and everybody gonna say you hit a woman, even though it was mutual combat. Everybody knew it was. You still shouldn't have done it. The point is, you're saying these men's lust, which is true. But look at what the women are doing. They're seeing these men's money. So whenever these women get taken to Tanzania and don't make it back, how many men say, should have been chasing that money? Shouldn't have been chasing that whatever it was when they pass away because they went and got a BBL. We don't give them the same smoke that their decisions caused them a problem. Because these women who go to hotels and they get raped or they get because they was chasing a dude with money, we should say the same thing. There's too many women out here chasing money. They're getting BBLs, putting on makeup, putting on IG. That's why I pointed out to you, the girls on IG have booking information and they just show up to dude's house that they don't know just because the dude promises them $1,000. You've seen several videos of these so-called great women getting on flights to see men they've never seen.
For $1,000? $1,000. Yep. These niggas on their booking information for $1,000? Yep. Now, I'm not saying that I'm gonna do it, okay? Don't nobody get that idea.
Not even 1,000.
Don't get that idea. But $1,000?
It's not even 1,000. It's 100. $100 been the new 1,000 for the longest time. flying to Dubai for 1,000. Shit. Let's go.
Kill your pussy online for $1,000. Is it like that type of $1,000? That's wild. Oh man. Meet a Ted Bundy.
Going out of the same thing. So yes, the men's love.
Get back into it.
Is a problem. Is a problem too. It's just that have more avenues
40.
to get away with it.
That nigga said 1,000. Nigga, 40. Shit. 40. Shout out to Paul Hightower. A thou ball, bro. 40.
That's why I brought up Meg Thee Stallion. If Abba had sent out a video saying, these are the text messages of me telling her I love her, and she blocked me once I said I want to be a daddy, we wouldn't feel sorry. We would clown him. That's what you gonna suck for love, ass nigga. That's what we would do. It's the same situation in general, not you, but in general. But that's why I brought up.
Ron would clown them too. There's some people, you know how they would act after the fact. But just because it's not after the fact, or the fact went in the other way, they trying to act. They trying to act like they ain't finna act like that. And it's like, nigga, you know damn well. Let's go. Trying to preach. They're not looking at you as anti-red pill, no matter how much red pill people y'all go in on. And the fact that y'all are a duo, y'all gotta defend not being gay. So, good luck.
They supported DDG. You remember when DDG had that?
I want to flush it out. I want to flush out. So I want to address the whole thing in full. I want to make sure. You good there, Tommy?
No. I said yeah.
Okay, so and again, like, so those that are on the IG that is sex workers, that is not nowhere near.
That is not, come on now, that's not sex work. Y'all gotta stop with that shit. These are everyday women with access to a phone. Let's not do that.
To the majority of women, that's number one. Number two, this idea that if it's
and I've been telling y'all for the longest time, any woman that'll tell another woman to go do that, she do not like you. But let's go.
Mutual combat that is on an equal playing field is just not true. If I slap somebody and they shoot me, nobody's going to call that equal, right? Even though we both fought. So a woman slapping a man and a man punching a woman, it is not equal on. And even if they both did an open hand slap, it is just not equal mutual combat in any form, because for all I understood that men are the stronger vessel.
Do you not know what mutual combat means?
He can't know what it means. Right. First off, no one ever, mutual combat don't mean equal force. That's not what that means at all. You know what? Just so I'm not wrong, because
wowzers. They are whores.
I know. I believe I know. Like a lot of you see niggas speak. Nigga, oh God. Mutual. Sharon. Nigga just said the mutual combat meant equal force. Yeah. Okay, mutual combat is a legal doctrine where two people willingly engage in a fair fight, potentially shielding them from criminal charges for assault and battery. That is mutual combat. If you slap me and I cop back and I give you if I knock your heels off, hopefully she ain't wearing Jordans. If I like, your feet go out, everything go out, and your Jordans are still there, that was mutual. It's a mutual combat. Nigga, you lost. This nigga thought mutual combat was equal force.
Sherry lady, going through emotion. Love is where you find it. Listen to your heart. My bad, wrong podcast. Y'all hit the like button, support the show, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. Let's go.
Microphones. He made me question myself. I had to question my own sanity.
Do you not know what mutual doesn't mean? We're both the same. It means we agreed.
Equal combat.
If I go fight, if I punch Shaq and Shaq punches me, is Shaq the same size as I am?
Not at all.
No.
Is it not mutual combat in the eyes of the law?
Yes.
Yes, because I agreed to it when I punched him. I agreed to the result.
Mutual combat with a woman, though, sounds crazy as hell.
No, but we need to hold on. Why not? I have daughters. I don't tell them. I tell them, look, you hit a man, he has the right to hit you back. Well, I don't know how he was raised, and you don't know. Why would you do that?
That's fine that you could
Why
raise.
would we teach people to keep their hands to themselves?
No. Hold on. So we are going to raise our young human beings to keep their hands to themselves.
Yes.
Doesn't matter what gender, keep your hands to yourself. However, when we are having a conversation, we got to pay attention to words like mutual, because everybody is not going to have that context of how you was trying to frame it as, hey, I had an agreement to fight with you. We got into a squared circle. We got into a mutual understanding that we are going to go to fisticuffs. When you say mutual agreement with a woman putting her hands on him first and then he slaps her back, when you say mutual, it gives certain men the go ahead to say, hey, I have a right to slap a bitch down to the ground. And that is the issue with the wording that you chose. And even though
there's also an issue that when you tell men,
I'm glad that you, I just want to say this so I can get.
No, you shouldn't say what you're about to say, because no, mutual combat does mean, it tells men that they can slap them up down to the ground. Yeah, did she slap him? Did she slap him? If the lady copped back and hit him, he does have that right by mutual combat. What is this thing? Oh, I know. I forgot. I know your kind. I know his kind. Now, these niggas over here, they be partaking in that pink coochie. Well, you know that drink that Diddy be passing around? They partake in that allegedly. I'm putting that just in case niggas
pink horsepower.
He's get uppity and want to try to mess with my channel. Allegedly. But they partake in that pink coochie. Allegedly.
Give you a little bit of flowers right now that you cleared it up.
It's mutual combat to somebody's blood clot getting mashed up.
And explain what you meant by mutual, because that before we had the context of what you meant by mutual.
That's what it means.
You misunderstood the word.
No, that's fine. That's what the definition means. But when we use it in a conversation, what people tend to use it as in definition, like we understand what bread means, but sometimes it could be used in a way where it means money, right? So when you said mutual combat of a man and woman, people don't look at it as definition textbook of mutual. They looked at it as it was a equal combat.
No, nigga, that's how you looked at it. Don't try to talk your way out of just being wrong right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. You starting to sound like a smart, retarded person. That's amazing.
We got to just be careful.
You can't show me a time where mutual meant equal.
The way how you used it just now. But we corrected it.
He did.
You said you took it that way.
You did. So let me just be clear.
You can find a sentence that bread means you can't find a sentence where mutual means equal.
Let me be clear with it. You didn't mean to use it that way. What I'm saying is that the audience could receive it that way. So that's why we have to.
They're dumb.
That's true.
That's fine.
You said 2 plus 2 is 4, and the audience perceived it that you meant 6. Really?
That's fine. So hold on. What I'm saying is this, Tommy. It's fine that they could be dumb, stupid, and all that. Even Keon said when he heard that, hey, that sounds crazy. So what I'm trying to...
A lot of y'all new cats got to realize there's people here that's been doing it longer than you. Like respectfully, I get it if you're going to have a conversation with Tommy. But it doesn't even get acknowledged that he may know more than you do. About what you're attempting to talk about. Y'all new cats, man, y'all gonna have a hard time around these parts, man.
He said he understood it. He just said,
and it sounds crazy.
You said you understood exactly.
And they don't even give a damn about using words out of context. using philosophy out of context. They will argue about a word that they halfway understood. They just got introduced to it last night, like hypergamy. And they will have so much confidence to tell you you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I knew exactly. But
Yes, he did not say that. So what I'm saying, so we cannot ignore the fact, the reason why he even said it sounds crazy, right?
You're just saying words right now. This is wild what you're doing. Sharon Bracey. Like, what the hell are you doing? This called taking the L. It's all right. It's all right, man. Everybody.
It's damage control. Let me be perfectly clear. I'm about to BS you. Right, use your words wrong. Sherry lady.
Everyone gets an L. Everybody, except for me. That's a lie. I've gotten plenty in my life. But it still don't change the fact. Everyone gets an L. You right now, it's way worse. It's way worse. I could have sworn niggas would understand when you are on camera, because I see this. When you're on camera and the world can see you, how niggas don't just quickly just take the L? Like, because, you know, if you don't take the L as fast as possible, you become a viral moment. That's why I was like, niggas should be real quick with it. Like, I doubt myself, nigga. I doubt my own age if a nigga say confidently. I was like, Shaq, you're 28. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. Like, I will doubt my own age if a nigga say it too confidently, because you ain't finna catch like just a crazy, I'm not finna argue with you back and forth, and then at the end of the road, I'll be like, God damn it, I'm wrong. That's you niggas. That's you niggas. My shit sound crazy too, but I'm a humbled person.
So it sounds crazy because of X, Y, and Z.
He's saying that he don't believe that even when a woman hit a man, he believes a man should never hit a woman. And then even when I told him, I said, the problem is we don't know how other people's houses are raised. So you better tell your daughters. And he shook his head. He said, well, you got a point there. I tell my daughter something because not every household is raised that way.
That is,
and if you raise, and think about it this way, I agree with you with what you're trying to say, what we may be doing and making men do something. How about this? If you keep saying men never put your hands on, what are you encouraging women to do?
Put their hands on men.
Nothing. I'm not encouraging women to do anything at all.
Okay, this.
Yes, you are. Oh my Jesus. If they know they're not going to get hit, if I know that nothing happens if I don't pay Discover card back, do you think I'm going to pay the bill?
That boy is good.
Mm-hmm. He got you.
Nothing's gonna happen. I think you will.
Oh my!
Maybe like 3 steps ahead of these dudes.
I'm an honest man. I'm not paying Discover back if I know nothing's gonna happen. That's free money. That's free money.
That was such a wild. That was a good analogy to pin me in the corner. I like it. That was a good pin in the corner comment.
I'm not gonna lie. That was smooth.
I like it, but
I don't know why we won't tell people. Somebody's encouraging us not to tell children. Nobody put their hands on nobody.
First, I'm gonna be honest with you. Was it smooth? I guess you could say it's smooth. It didn't need to be. It was just damn common sense. Just damn common sense. I didn't understand. Smooth. I thought like maybe that could still be in the category of smooth. You having to explain that to a grown motherfucker who is talking on a microphone. Like they bought a microphone and a camera. They bought a microphone and a camera. And I gotta explain that to you, and you're supposed to be a person out here attempting to help people? Oh, that was smooth. Yeah. Just like your brain, my nigga. I can tell you got some problem.
Okay, but hypocrisy, right? How can you just say what you just said for the last 30 minutes, Tommy, when you're known for the Pound Cake song? Explain that.
What do you mean known for it? You saying that I bet you nobody. No. You said I'm known for it, but I bet you nobody up here can tell you what the lyrics were.
I can't.
So apparently not known for it. That's like saying I'm known for wearing
pound cake and a black woman, right?
You know it. And again, if you think about what
I know it, but you made it some pound cake and a woman.
I'll tell them exactly what the song was. I said, if a woman hit me or a woman hit you, beat them down. They'll keep their hands to themselves next time. How am I being a hypocrite? Do you know what hypocrite means?
Because the image was not of men. The image was a black woman getting her ass beat on a sidewalk.
No,
so come on.
No, sir. I literally said I ain't never seen.
No.
Okay.
I know the people on here are new. The people on here new. They don't know that. Me and you know each other for over 10 years. Come on now, Tommy. You sit there and made a song about pound cake and a woman. Now how you see how hypocritical you are? You're a hypocrite.
Hypocritical when
you can't keep you
trying to tell
Christ.
you what it was.
You can't keep saying niggas hypocrite without like the context of it. Pound caking a woman, aka him, giving a woman the good old fashioned circular arms. So like that right there, you have to add more. What was the song about? Did he actually say the thing he said? If he said that, he ain't, it's not hypocrisy at all. But I ain't gonna lie to you, the fact that you said nah,
he's saying he's agreeing to it, but he's saying the way you were recounting it is not how it was. And he was trying to tell you're trying to tell him what his work was. But okay. I hate when people do that. Like you will put something out and be like, hey man, you put this out. And you'll be like, yeah, but it went like this, not the way you interpreted it. Why don't you ask the person that put it out? Because niggas be acting like, oh man, I found the skeleton. Nigga, it was Halloween. I put it out.
I known you for 10 years. If you did that, it made me question.
Comprehension don't even be good enough to recall what they saw.
You. It made me question your whole thing right now, Mr. Big J. Biggie J. Just saying. Just because you keep saying the same thing, don't make it right. Don't make it right at all. Makes it quite annoying, actually.
I just said to Sharon, I said, a woman put her hands on you, you should be able to hit them back. How is that hypocritical?
And Ditto, I'm gonna ask you another question.
He skipped over another question.
What is
went right past
your value set?
Whoa! What you just say?
That's
I don't know what
broad question.
Tell everybody your value set.
Broad question.
Does that nigga know what the hell he's asking? What's your value set? How long do you supposed to, like a biography? That's like a full book you just asked him to tell you. Okay.
In life. Like,
when it comes to the black female,
can you drill down a bit?
Can you concerning the black female?
Well, my value set? One, I believe okay, I'll try to throw some out there and then you tell me. I believe that if you got money, you should not get married. I believe marriage is for broke folks. You broke, especially if you can live on, if you living on a couch and you find a woman that's willing to put you in a house, go ahead and do it. But if you got money, no.
Is that for men and women?
Oh, no, yeah, but it ain't very many women that I know that got a bunch of money. But if you got some, yes, because most women with money, they actually understand it and believe that. Y'all don't want to get married when you got some money. Who you trying to? Nobody. You ain't trying to let no man have
more money.
Hold on. And every time y'all see him with money get divorced, the dude get the money, how do y'all treat that dude?
Oh, that nigga broke.
Y'all call him all kind of punks and he weak. Why would you take a woman's money? So yes, it's both ways, man. I agree. Both ways. You got money.
Nice.
Number two.
So let me pass it to I believe it was
I think I'm next.
Entrepreneur.
What happens when you talk about upper tier concepts and conversations with people that just came from behind the dumpster, from out of nowhere, just random onlookers,
then Lorena. Go ahead, Afro Nerd.
Okay, so I overheard that conversation you had with someone that as soon as someone comes on and says something you don't like, they get paid to be taken off. So I find that fascinating. So I bid welcome to
Mr. Niggas that should shut the hell up got mics in front of them. How long I've been talking about this, y'all? You know how much personalities I done put mics in front of?
Sotomayor, because I can contrast with the gentleman and I can contour with him, right? He is keeping you honest, Sharon. And my issue, you have an issue. Wow. When we talk about what I think what you do, and you kind of look at me, you infantilize women. You infantilize women. You're not being cute. You're doing them a disservice because they're talking about we want protection. Well, we can't give you protection because this is the wacky world we're in right now. We can't give you protection and then talk about down with the patriarchy at the same time. It's like, I want to go fast, but I also want to go at the same time. This is why we are where we are. You must understand something about how this world is working, the current culture. So I want to hold you to the paint on this one. The culture is giving us mixed messaging. Hold on. You're twisting around without listening to what I'm actually saying. I want you to be honest for a change. What's happening in the culture? The culture is dictating a lot of confusion. It's dictating a lot of confusion with the gender roles. It's dictating what gender even means. When jurist Ketanji Brown and cannot answer what a woman is, that causes confusion. I am very supportive of women, traditional women. I would like to continue protecting them, but they don't necessarily want that protection, and yet they keep on demanding it. So this kind of confusion you don't want to address. When Tommy talked about the specificity of, let's say, these women of the evening. Well, the culture is of the evening. You have principals that have OnlyFans pages. Why can't we talk about that dysfunction? We've been talking about black male dysfunction for over 45 years. I'm being kind. I got to say 60 years. I got old ebonies. We've been talking about the Negro male problem for a long time. Now,
this nigga sound like he's part of like the Black Manosphere 2.0. This nigga hitting you with like, I know this nigga, brother.
Now they know the point O's, because basically I was about to say, is this wacky world? Because he did say something about wacky. Sound like wacky rebranded himself. Absolutely, War Master. But brother, why do we have to sound like cavemen when we say common sense shit? Why must we sound like we're trying to hit a rock with a stone when we say shit like that?
You used to be in the Sunday Rumble? All right, go on.
That you have such a thing as a manosphere, and we're trying to help black people in the collective, because I'm not really doing the gender thing. I want stand tall black men and black women. But we have to start admitting, have to start protecting these black boys. Anytime we start focusing on black men, on some of our feminist black men, and black women, we can't do that. Man. We can't help these black boys.
He not using
they have
words
a certain
either.
tick about that. When President Obama came up with my brother's keeper, well, what about the women? What against the women having help? But we do have to have a place to focus on black boys, don't we?
Okay,
we
but
have
they
to
did
keep.
that and it ain't help. So what? Okay, we devote the resources and then y'all still fail. So then
Respectfully, your kind of misandrous anti-black
No,
talk.
I'm asking a question. You brought up.
No,
my
you're not.
brother's
You're not. You're
saying
not.
My brother's keeper is still going on, right?
Actually,
so
no,
that
it's
program
not.
is still.
The time limit. There's a time limit.
So
There's a time
what I'm
limit.
saying is it ain't changed y'all none, and so okay, we put the
I never even heard of it.
resources right, the resources into these programs, and y'all still walk around being a bunch of degenerates. Also,
what the hell?
Nobody asking y'all for protection. We asking y'all not to harm us, right? Protection requires power, and black men don't have any in this society. Y'all can't even protect yourself.
Okay, so let's
allows his to say that about black men. What? I want y'all to just hear this. Sharon allows his co-host to say that about black men. If I came up here and said that about black women, he'd shut me off.
I'm telling the truth.
That's crazy. Tron, you tried to actually combat with him. Crazy, of course. Like the way you did it was very LD like. But you tried to combat with him about him saying mutual combat about to stop women from believing that they should go hand to hand with a guy or putting their hands on a guy. That he brought up mutual combat. You just allow her to say that men like no power, like degenerates, just blanket statements on all the at least be fair. So you stop Tommy, stop her. But if this is your host, it's really hard for me to say that Sharon, you ain't out here, just I don't even want to say caping. It's like you're actually leading. Who Samuel Jackson played off of Django? What was that nigga name?
I get it. No. If I had said that about black women, he would have cut me off.
Stop me when I start lying.
Okay, so let me.
What's going on, Kwafi? Okay, BGS. I see BGS is doing a live stream now saying they're not our women. We've been talking about that for years. Sisters of the trade. Good to see you, brother. Daughters of the trade. My bad. Yeah, if y'all go read the book during slavery, a lot of the women were assigned to black men. A lot of these women weren't even the women that were with us during slavery. Did you know that? Y'all do know that, right? A lot of the women that's running the being with the black man in slavery and all that. A lot of those women weren't even there in I'm not even gonna get into that. What's going on, Link? Those weren't the actual women that were with us. Anyway.
My brother's keeper was taken down by black pastors.
Hold on.
You're like the Egyptians, y'all practicing loyalty to an imposter. Y'all taking care of artifacts and relics that ain't even yours. Y'all are getting duped into protecting black tourism. Oh, I'm giving out so much game. It's ridiculous. Let's get it.
Hold on. Because first of all, I got called a liar, which is crazy. And I still let you talk. So I just want to show you how much I have patience to let you finish say your statement, lie on me in real time, and I still allowed you to finish saying your nonsense. And I didn't.
Truth is nonsense nowadays.
And look,
truth is nonsense. I agree with you.
You already interrupted me already.
My apologies. My apologies.
Interesting. That's very interesting. It's okay. You don't have to apologize. You can just shut up, right? Because I didn't interrupt nobody at all. Now, if you want to say something else, that's fine. So what I was, I've got a question for Tommy real quick. Do you believe PH Diva actually lied or misspoke on what she said?
Well, when you say we're expecting protection, if you think about what you just said, you said you have wife and daughters, and you give them the tools. Didn't you say that's what you did? You said men who have this. She just told you can't do that because you don't have no power. Well, I don't know about sir. I got a lot of power. That's why I got all them Cadillac cars, Cadillac trucks. That's why I got this 8,100 square
No,
foot house.
we see them white boys, those racist white boys you be trying to cater to be over there kicking your
She's just
ass.
crazy. Okay.
have power.
White boys be over there kicking your
I don't have power over my own self.
And then she gets you crying, Tommy. They be having you crying,
It's ridiculous to hear a woman I don't know tell me I don't have power.
Shout outs to Link coming through, dropping the
What's the matter, Daddy?
$10 on the Cash App. Link say yo for show, man. We covered a little bit of Funky Dineva. Shout outs to Link. My bad. Hold on. My bad. I'm looking out this damn window. Did I say new? Shout outs to new in the building. Shout outs to Link also. My bad. Shout outs to Link. Dropping the 10. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm looking at the other live stream I just did. So that didn't make it to the other live stream. Link, we did a show just a minute ago about Funky Dineva. I don't know if you saw that. About what he said about the black community. And that actually ties into what we're talking about right now with them letting everybody has a damn opinion on black men, but actual straight heterosexual black men. They always invite the G-hay ones and corrupted broads practicing misandry on these shows. Give me 1 second. Shout outs to Link dropping the huge $10 on the Cash App as always. Thank you, bro.
What's the matter, Daddy?
I'm getting everybody mixed up. My bad. I looked out the window for 2 seconds and started saying something else. My bad. Give me 1 second, guys.
All right.
Shout outs to Link. You know where we going. Hold up.
What a money reside.
Just
what a
talking
money
about
reside.
it.
What a money reside.
But I
What a
want to
money
say something,
reside.
too.
Okay, let me tell y'all something.
Now
I'm
that
doing
Link
some
is
real big
here,
this month.
give me
Any
1
deal
second. You know
that
where
y'all
we
got
going.
and they beating us, I'm gonna be about $400. Just give me your pen and the paper because
Give me
I'm
1
paying.
second. Because Link was over on Rumble with us when we broke down what is it, Uncle Tom's Cabin? I keep mixing up the name of this damn movie. Goodbye, Uncle Tom. Party was there. A lot of people was there. Chris G. That's why when Link came in earlier and I was like, I was giving y'all so much game about how a lot of these women were assigned to us, daughters of the trade. That's a book BGS talks about. Quavi said Afro Nerd is from the Black Manosphere. Name kind of rings a bell. He sounds like Wacky. But yeah, let's get into it. Hold on. Let's go.
All right, we going. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. Okay, let me tell y'all something. I'm doing something real big this month. Any deal that y'all got and they beating us, I'm gonna be about $400. Just give me your pen and the paper because I'm in. With the what?
With a what?
What a money reside.
What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside.
Y'all know what I do. I give all these good deals and everything else. Y'all better ask about me because I do all that all the time. And that's on who? Man had a little lamb. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I don't know if he's selling the car, if he's selling himself. Shit. But that's what I was saying. I was like, man, I'm dropping a little bit too much game. And this is why another reason why I was saying, black men, you need to second guess your race loyalty. Because the people that you're being loyal to ain't even the woman that was struggling with you. I even went in on it and alluded to so much stuff on that Rumble show. Y'all can head over to Rumble. Check it out. Without a doubt. Player Talk Radio. Let's get it. Let's get back into it.
Go ahead, Ron.
That's insane.
Let me.
Him ready for
You
summer,
trying to do it too. So let me.
You ask me a question, I'm answering it. This woman starts saying, all through me talking. I didn't say anything. This is ridiculous.
But what I'm address the woman, Sharon.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Yeah, can you do that?
Someone cut her off saying all that about
Infantilizing.
I just
You're letting her defecate. You're letting her defecate in her pampers.
A woman talk.
I just defended myself.
Woman talk. It's okay.
Was I lying, Tommy?
Hold on.
You wouldn't even let me finish. I asked him a simple question. He asked me a question. I'm trying to answer it. Are you
the funny part? Tommy got the girls giggling because they know what he's saying is the truth. And the guilty giggle is not even being acknowledged. Oh, yes, I open it. We got to do it again because you want to know why? You see, every time you watch that movie, you see something different that's relevant.
Sir, to defend the women in your life, yes or no?
Hold on, please. I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna say the yes or no, and then I want to be able to finish expounding on that, if that's okay with you.
I ain't gonna lie, you, that's crazy. That's actually bad crazy. You dress that your co-host. So you gave her power.
He's not supposed to deal with her when the guys leave. He has an image to uphold. All right?
Your co-host just did that, and you're not gonna address it at all. That brother Afro Nerd, he was definitely correct. Where did he go? Whatever. I say your co-host is nuts, and he was right. You're infantilizing. Whatever the word he said, infantilizing. That's what you're doing. That's exactly what you did. You made her seem like she was like a baby, and he was like, she's crying right now. We're not gonna be able to make her stop unless we put her in a room and lock the door. That's what you treat her like. I'm not saying no one should do that. If you do that to a child, oh boy, hands and feet. But I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that was wild what you just did. Let's see what you do now. Let's see what you do now. I already lost hope in you.
That's okay.
Oh no, I'll never have a problem with you expounding. I was trying to expound and I got cut off. I don't know what happened.
So no, I'm not powerless. However, what she was talking to us was the general population. She wasn't putting it on a specific individual. So when we talk about in the general population, that is a different conversation. Anytime somebody says a black man, I don't automatically insert myself into that conversation.
That's crazy what you just.
I agree with you. So, yet what has been those women's issue with me over the years?
Exactly.
That I use the phrase black woman and then they personalize it.
Exactly.
Every time, and you know it. And I'm speaking about the general consensus of what's going on. Every time I speak about, in general, I am correct.
So you saying you did what PhD was doing?
You used the
minority. Hold on, y'all.
No, it's not the minority.
Hold on, this is why I didn't want people.
76% of black households have single parent homes.
Tommy, even you, I need you to understand when I say hold on.
You don't even understand what you just said.
Back because when the interjections happen, it makes it more difficult. So, but I'm just addressing. I don't understand what happened in the past. I don't know. I understand you got a lot of things going on.
Why you wouldn't even stop and say, let the man answer?
So that's fair that you've been through a lot of things. Fine. What I'm saying is that's how I look at it when she said it. That's why I did not jump in.
So all I'm trying to say is,
if you want to contort it,
I want you to just answer, do you feel that way? And you said no, because you feel like you have power. Okay. And I was talking when I got cut off that I have power. So a woman who don't live in my house and a woman who ain't never slept with me should not cut me off telling me I don't have that power that I said I do. That is weird. Would anybody cut her off and tell her the type of power she has in her own life? That would be insane.
No, we know that this is a society, and we know how this society.
I was talking about myself, just like Sharon did.
No, but we know how you are not Superman.
Hold on.
With crackers bang down on
you ain't Superman.
Do about it.
You ain't Superman, Sharon.
it
you
out.
ain't Superman.
Absolutely, in this show, we cannot have a conversation. Let her finish saying what
She
she's saying.
keeps doing it, man.
That's fine. That is fine.
She cut him off.
I don't need you to point that out. That's fine. You finish saying what you're saying. You did your part. Let her finish saying what she's saying, so we can get back to action back and forth.
You are a moderator. Like, you're like actually bat crazy and stupid. Jesus Christ. You just acted like she didn't just start speaking while another nigga was speaking. Where the am I? Like, what kind of bat crazy side of YouTube is this? How did you turn your ears off and say, okay, I'll let her finish while I was speaking? What is she responding to? She's not responding to a full point, not responding to a full anything, because she cut me off. All right. Yeah, you know what? Oh boy, I hope your computer breaks. I hope your computer breaks and your camera break and your microphone break.
Let me run the show how I want to. I don't need to point out infraction, please.
Yeah, I forgot she can disrespect me because she just wanted to say something, but I couldn't.
I'm not saying that.
That's exactly what you did.
You said continue to listen to her.
You finish saying what you're saying.
Okay.
You did. So
infantilization.
The simple fact is that if you say black men,
you do it one more time, please don't come back. I'm trying to mine out a difficult conversation. You doing a peanut gallery is not helping.
She can cut him off.
You trying to have your little dumbass joke thinking that it's funny. It's not. Sit your stupid ass down.
He's not done doing
You don't run shit here. Don't act as if you do. So now Tommy was finished saying what he was saying to PhD, but I was trying.
So you gonna actually show your to that nigga who's saying what you're doing. And he ain't. I hope he ain't joking. He's saying what you're doing. So that's the nigga you gonna take your energy out on. Okay. Computer. Microphones. Niggas need a microphones took.
Trying to get PhD to finish saying what she was saying back, regardless. Let's attempt, even if it's disrespectful or whatever the case is, you're having your jokes like the same way how you did your cackling joke. It's funny. She can have her version of whatever is funny, and we can just mine out a conversation. Just because a woman is speaking doesn't mean we got to have it contentious. So go ahead, PH Diva.
What the hell you just say?
Tommy, you can get your chance to respond back, Diva, please. Thank you. Go ahead, Diva.
Thank you, sir.
This nigga is
what Christian here would like us to believe is that he has some sort
of this man out for the peanut gallery comment. Motherfuckers is idiots.
Even the women. That's the funny part. When you pander, how much times have we been through this in this space? Even the women is blowing this nigga's cover. The broads really don't give a damn or respect you. And at the same time, too, women aren't stupid. Because women have always wondered if they've always wondered if men are simping righteously or if they're like still team men. They always believe that you're team man no matter how much you simp. That's the part that a lot of the guys don't get. They're like, he's always gonna be team man. All right, let's get it.
And then he giggling along with her. But he cussed this man out. Cussed the man out for his peanut gallery conversation.
For an SAT word, by the way.
Yep.
And then he kicked him. Oh no!
Wow.
Excuse me. Oh, come on, come back. Come back, Crispy. Come back. Okay. Go ahead, y'all.
I don't know why y'all make this so difficult.
And now the whole quality of the show is gone.
Get it?
But it's not difficult. But it's not difficult.
I'm having fun. I'm having,
That's okay.
Can't be.
I don't get it.
Can I respond to Devin that I can step on my own position?
No. Go ahead, Mike.
Niggas retarded. He's retarded. Big screen. Sharon. This your side. I guess this is what it looks like if Ace Metaphor didn't make money. Like, well, I don't mean make money in life. I mean make money on YouTube or make money on social media. This is what it's like. All right. PH Diva. That's crazy. My mind is blown. Is that like your cousin? Nigga, you should just let people know that you got your cousin up here doing dumb shit and you won't kick her.
All right, y'all. I got some work to do today. Let's go over one last thing that we saw. We're gonna do a double show. We did about like 4 or 5 hours today. Give me 1 second. I do got some voice work I got to do today, so I do got to preserve before we do another show. Let's check this out real quick.
But like I said in the prior video, bro, had I not had...
Everybody's still reacting to Abba. Abba already did another video getting in front of it. I knew this was going to drag out for a long time. Like, nobody even giving a damn about what Abba and Preach is talking about. They're trying to pivot it back to Akash. I didn't know Myron fried up DDG. Myron's having like a damn field day. I'm just now finding out, you know, catching back up with the day. Y'all know I've been out of commission for like 2 days, y'all. But they really want to pivot. There isn't no pivot really, because now their audience is damn near invested into it. That's why you really don't address shit to a certain degree. Then you have to spend it. Now they're going through what Corey Holcomb and Corey and went through. Hopefully you don't slut your whole channel out to your problem.
I have with Abba individually, I would still be covering this topic, bro, because
that's a lie. That's a lie. If Abba didn't make you look stupid on that live stream,
I was just about to say, bro, he kind of should be happy to do this, but Abba did kind of make him look wild, so he's dreading that he has to do this, and just because he doesn't like Abba. All right, hopefully we back. And like I said, just because he doesn't like Abba, now he has to kind of even put a little bit more of his credibility on the line, because now he has to side with a potential hoe. Crazy. Wowzers. We've seen this before. Daisy Fit Chen, let's go.
You wouldn't be that invested in what's going on with that girl. Fellas, I was curious. You know, I had to do my little research. So I ended up finding her on the internet. And you know what?
He wasn't hiding.
I ain't gonna say too much, but Abba, I understand. Abba, my brother, I understand. Okay, and she got a little mix of crazy in there too, so I know she was putting your ass through the mattress. She was putting your ass through the mattress, bro. You, I understand, brother.
I know, that's my fault, War Master. It is my fault. I'm going to stick to the lakes and the rivers that I'm used to. And bro, this wasn't no weird shit. It was just a pork sandwich. I know that's weird, but I'm thinking, I'm like, all right, I'm safe. This is a burger. Nah. Nah. I'm thinking I'm the Apex. I'm thinking I'm the Apex Predator. No. Shouldn't have been eating pork, yo.
No bulletproof vest, nothing. He was in there going crazy.
You always ignore when I tell you I don't want to talk to you, and then you keep reaching out.
A lot of people turned on Stevie Coffee.
I'm pregnant. We need to figure it out.
I don't care. That's your problem. That's your responsibility now.
Context is everything. If Abba never came out with that live stream with his receipts defending himself, oh my God, it would have been the end of Abba and Preach. It would have been the end, bro, because nobody
No,
would
that actually made it worse. No one cares.
want to hear nothing he had to say. I'm glad he was able to get some receipts, but let's see what Stevie got to say. Let's see what type of cake Stevie gonna put on today.
Yeah, it's up to date, man. It is up to date.
Yeah, man,
sure
I think it was.
Aware at this point about this whole Abba situation with, his ex-girlfriend exposing.
And I had it twice too. I think the first one spared me, but the second one, oh no. I'm gonna take it easy today. I'm gonna go get some soup later. Go get some electrolytes. Go take care of my voice for today. Get some tea. Head straight to work.
Yes. Right. Abba has y'all boozled. Abba has tricked y'all into believing that this man is one way when he is entirely another, bro. Dog is a hypocrite. Dog's a liar.
And see, you know what? This is what I've noticed. And the manosphere is not even evil or bad. But remember I was giving y'all the game about Batman, Robin. I was giving y'all, Batman and the Joker. I was giving y'all the game about chaos and order, God and Satan, security and freedom. Why can't the Batman kill Joker? Because the Batman will become Joker. Even in the court of public opinion. Why can't Sharon or Abba and Preach or all of these people that leech off of the red pill in the manosphere get rid of the manosphere? Because guess what? They'd become the manosphere. Especially that there's an example of these things already there. Because even naturally, they probably would have leaned to it instead of actually having a philosophy or whatever, See, the Joker can unapologetically be him. The Batman has to pretend like sometimes he just don't want to blow shit up. Respectfully. And it's no disrespect to God, because I don't put God and Satan on the same level, but I understand it. And these heroes will be even worse because they got multiple enemies that they can't get rid of. Because their necessity goes away. They only human. You gotta have a heart, You can't get rid of the damn red pill because you red pill. Yeah, they don't hear me though. You need something else there to make you look good. And that's crazy. So your enemy can always pick up the phone and call your bluff. Because they can unapologetically be them. The quote-unquote guys in the red pill, we fought so hard, we can unapologetically be us if we want to. We got to defend being us instead of pretending to be something that we're not. or that we are behind closed doors but have to put on a mask. Wowzers.
Dog's a snake. He's calculated. He's methodical, bro. Like, this shit, bro. Dog is an evil genius when it comes to this and manufacturers, bro. And he's got y'all buying all his bullshit, hook, line, and sinker.
Oh man, they're not ready for that.
Link. Stops today. Stops today. You may ask yourself, Stevie, why do you give a so much, bro? It's very documented that he and I have had our little spats back and forth. Keep it in on. But like I said in the prior video, bro, had I not have the history that I have with Abba individually, I would still be covering this topic, bro, because
that's a lie. That's a lie. If Abba didn't make you look stupid on that live stream, you wouldn't be that invested in what's going on with that girl.
Well, it's Cap. I think he still will be covering the topic because he's red pill adjacent. So,
which one is higher, the amount of abortions in America, or the amount
and they cool with Myron, so
starving children in America?
The amount of starving kids in America.
Oh, that's cap. That's cap.
That's cap. Did you Google it? Did you Google it?
I don't need to Google it, but
you don't need facts. But you know what? Facts don't care about how you feel about it. I need you to Google it.
Okay.
And the funny part is that Myron has Alba has a whole microphone up to his mouth that's not even on. Oh, y'all need to put headphones in. They do need to take microphones from some of these niggas. His microphone ain't even on.
Google it. Somebody Google it in the chat, bro. But
moving back and forth from his mouth, and you don't hear no proximity effect.
Everything you got going on right now is a personal vendetta you have against Abba. And I'm gonna keep it a band with you, bro. I saw the live stream. You did that to yourself. You went on the live stream to debate with somebody and did not come with any facts. You was trying to debate purely on emotions, my brother. And that made
he did kind of shoot himself in the foot. He just didn't expect Abba to ask him that question. And he didn't have the answer to it, so.
Made you look crazy. I don't know you like that, but instead of being a man about it and being like, you know what? I was wrong. You develop a deep-rooted hate for that man. And now here you are.
But Abba did do some whole shit and some more shit. He will act like he's your friend and then go right back to preach and then, you know. But that's how the game go. That's how the game go.
Bro, you acting like he got you pregnant.
He is the epitome of the bullshit that I call out, that a lot of motherfuckers call out, bro. Liar, not a man, don't stand on nothing, bro. I covered his ex-girlfriend's take on their relationship, right? Also, a little bit of his damage control stream he did trying to deface his girl, bro. And dog is an evil with that. Like, real talk, had I not known who this motherfucker is and how he is outside the camera, I'd have been like, yeah, this bitch lying, dog. She set him up, bro. She had a whole agenda. She a snake, right? You can't trust these hoes or whatnot, dog. Bro is a perfectionist at manufacturing narratives. He's extremely persuasive, bro. But I need y'all. But Rashad, it ain't what it is, dog. Y'all gonna believe what y'all want to believe, bro. Like, if you got Albus down your throat and you not gonna question anything that this man does or says, caught doing, that's on y'all. Y'all gotta take a look in the mirror y'all yourself, man.
Bro, this dude, if y'all listen to
so many people. They just got quiet. So many people now have no other choice but to be entertained. Because when y'all go quiet, because a lot of y'all don't stand on principles anyway. Whatever the fuck that means. Last principal you stood on was probably in high school and shit. So a lot of people that didn't like Myron that have to sit back now and be entertained by what Myron is doing now. Because y'all don't like Myron. Myron don't know y'all. Let's get it.
The video, she admitted what she did. She literally admitted, like, yeah, I tried to blackmail him. I was indecisive about the pregnancy. Basically. And then I told him, you know, I would keep the pregnancy. I just don't want to be with you. You don't think nobody gonna be in their feelings about that? Then she had her cousins calling and blackmailing him. And you don't think somebody deserves to be in their feelings about that? You don't think that she had an agenda by sending you the videos? By shopping the videos to other people? Come on, my brother. You so blinded by hatred. You really being a pawn right now, brother. You being spun around like a top by a bitch that you don't even know. That bitch,
to sleep.
by a bitch that you ain't even fucking.
And for those that can be objective about the shit and take in new information and gain new perspectives, this video is really for y'all, dog, because dog is fake. He's a liar. And real shit, bro, is an evil with what I'm about to show y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Viewers' discretion is advised, dog, because you know what? I have the phone call. I have the infamous phone call that Shouted was afraid to publicize in fear of what legal action Abba would take against her.
And we finally get on a phone call.
Get in the middle of it, and now when he sues you.
Phone call. And it
and it's broad lying.
Does reflect everything that I had mentioned before, that it was verbal and emotionally abusive and contained a lot of dehumanizing language and degraded. And I actually have the phone call right here, but I cannot play it because Abba can file legal action against me. And in this phone call, he also says, I will never meet the baby. I will never look at the baby in the face. I will never know its name. And if I do, I will make sure to tell them that their mother was disgusting and horrible. And he says that he will make sure he's never a part of the baby's life. And I know you can't picture Abba saying this, but he does say it.
But that's null and void now because this dumbass goes on stream, posts their private phone calls for, I'm sure, hundreds of thousands of people to see at this point. Then dox her by posting the fucking phone number and her Instagram, right? So you know how I got the call? I hit Shouty up. I DM'd her, right? Like, what's happening?
Oh, so you asked for this.
Chop it up, bro.
You asked for it.
Because I know it's more there. Even after I was streamed, dog, I know how this motherfucker is. He's calculated in everything he does when it comes to this YouTube shit. Get y'all a fucking narrative, bro. And he did a damn good job trying to demonize this girl to be the worst thing ever, dog. But nah, bro. Nah.
Brother, man. You reaching out to this man, girl like that, bro. He's living rent free in your head.
Nah, dog. And once y'all hear, bro,
he got the
y'all gonna see who the fucking real Abba is, man. Right? And look. Had this man Abba not portray himself the way he does, it wouldn't be an issue. It wouldn't be as much of an issue, bro. Like, real shit, what he says in his phone call is fucked up regardless of who you are, what the circumstances is, man. Right? You don't say shit. You don't think this shit. You don't do the things that he says he's gonna do on his phone call, bro. But this is talking about. This is virtue signaling Abba, right?
Now, see where I kept it, right? With my criticism. See where I kept it. I don't give a damn what Abba said. I'm just saying, he said all of this stuff about red pill cats. And some of these guys be identical, if not worse, with how they try to portray what the red pill cats are doing. So how the red pill cats doing all of this nefarious shit to women, but they're lonely losers at the same time? And say what you want about Fresh. Fresh genuinely seems like he's still the same dude off air. He didn't have to portray or anything like that. Fresh was actually being nice to her on the phone, the Daisy Fit Chen girl. She was the one actually coming off as the aggressor. What you doing to the baby? The baby. Bitches get pregnant and all of a sudden they remember morals and shit.
This is integrity Abba. This is Abba who tries to expose every fucking body, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm not in the business of exposing people. I can give a damn less. I don't believe in people enough to be like, man, I'm gonna expose this person. I stick to the philosophy. Damn, you said red pill people were bad. What happened here? I don't portray myself better than thou. But let's get it.
Receipts on every fucking body, bro. The one that tries to call motherfuckers out on they shit all the goddamn time, dog. And look, this motherfucker has fell into the exact same shit. Worst shit. This is the worst shit out of any of the fucking things that this bitch tried to call other motherfuckers out on, dog. But that's how it be, bro. Talking all that shit from a glass house. Got all these skeletons in your fucking closet, but be the main one grandstanding trying to call all these other people out. But this is Abba we talking about, bro. Motherfucker that want to call everybody else out, dog. But the day of reckoning is here, bitch. I want to see this fool manufacture a narrative out of this one. Prior to me getting that, dog, some of y'all may not know who Abba is, right? And, you know what I mean? You know, I got beef with Abba. Fresh and Fit, got and I peeped a little bit what say in regard to the situation, bro. And they had an edit that was perfect in depicting who and Preach are. Right, so I'll post that for y'all to see.
Damn, what
These guys who claim to be filled with integrity in reality are filled with shit because they will lie and say whatever they need to do to make money, get followers, and everything else, which is completely antithetical to their message because these are the guys that always take the moral high ground. These are the guys that are always very honest, unbiased, nuanced.
There's something about someone be authentic. Most are real about this. I'm gonna be telling you the truth like that. See someone be true to their values. I'll be honest with you. I want to get online and see a bunch of race. I hope those people get canceled. It's not because you're someone who values integrity that you should expect that in everyone. Well, we are valuing authenticity and honesty and integrity. Honest, honest and true way. Proof that people are telling the truth. And that to me makes me optimistic about the future.
And then we circle back to this, right, and see who bro truly is. Let me give y'all some context of this conversation, bro, because I talked to Shawty a little bit about it. This is a conversation that they're having the day after she spoke to Abba on the phone. He even alluded to this, and matter of fact, he made a whole monologue.
And it's funny because Daisy Fit Chen tried to get with Abba after they tried. And he already had another Daisy.
Thing wasn't the fear of being co-parents. Guys, relationships get together, they break up sometimes. That's okay. That happens. The only thing I told her, the one thing that I didn't want when we would have conversations is I don't want to go into a baby mama situation. I don't want to have a kid with somebody that we're already broken up. That's like, no. Right. That's the one thing I don't want, okay? I'm fine if we try and we do therapy and we go counseling and we do it, we love each other, so let's try. And then if we break up afterwards, I can live with that. We did what we could. My issue with her is that I started to feel like she didn't want to try, okay?
Bro, like she called him on the phone, broke up with him, right? Because, you know, throughout the relationship, she found out bro was not who he portrays himself to be, pretty much. But wait, what up? It is what it is, dog. Relationships suck. The majority of relationships don't fucking work, dog. It is what it is.
Bro, I don't think you smart enough to be doing YouTube. I don't think you smart enough to be trying to persuade people and give advice to people. If you listen to her video, you can tell that she was trying to manipulate the situation. You would tell that she was trying to find some form of control. And we look at Abba and Preach. Well, we talking about Abba. We look at Abba a lot. Abba is kind of a, I ain't gonna say a control freak. I ain't gonna say a control freak, but he's not stupid. He's not stupid. You can read through when somebody's trying to get the upper hand on you. So she did I want to have an abortion. Oh, I'm going to cancel the abortion. She mentioned the abortion because she wanted to see his reaction. His reaction was, okay, I'm going to support you. I'm going to come down there and we can go together. I don't want to have the abortion. I want us to have this child. But if this is what you want to do, cool. I'm going to support you. She kept on canceling it. Now, what you're explaining sounds like a brother who does not want to make a woman a baby mother. He didn't want to make her a baby mother. He's basically saying, before you become a baby mother, let's try. Let's try to keep this relationship going. Let's work on whatever problems we have this baby. Let's not just have this baby and then that's it. Let's try to at least make it a family before we realize that, okay, it's not going to work out. Let's at least try. This woman, and these is her words. This ain't but this is me and my wife was sitting here on the live stream deciphering the video. Her words. You can tell that she wanted some type of control in that situation. When she started ignoring her, she realized, oh my God, I'm not getting the response that let me send my cousins and them out here. Let me send all my friends out. I'm still not getting the response that I'm getting. Then finally, once he hit her up, and she figured she got some form of control, then she started ignoring him. Then she started making demands. Look at the video, brother. Again, you are so fueled by your hatred of this man, which I don't get it. You went on that debate unprepared. It's nobody else's fault but you. I don't deal with politics and I don't deal with them type of things, but I know my strong suit, bro. I'm not gonna nobody live stream debating with them. Stuttering and shit. I be having brain farts sometimes. I'm not debating a motherfucking thing. I need to sit down here, get my thoughts together, write it down, jot it down, share my ideas. That's me. And I think that's you also. You jumped in the ring with somebody you shouldn't have been in the ring with.
But, it ended cordially. And you'll see that on the phone call. Today, she's talking to him, right, in regards to her being pregnant or whatnot. And he's taking this out of her because the one is that I'm going to I don't
not getting this. Oh my God, I read the most funniest but gayest shit ever. Why the hell did this bitch send me this shit? Why would this girl say this to me? Oh, Jesus Christ. This girl said, I just tried anal and baby, I'm going to leave that to the gays. Baby, my ass is ringing. Pause. What? Why would you send me that? God damn it, man. Oh, that's my cue.
If I'm going to be a father, I don't want to have a baby mother. Meaning, the only term that I want to bring a baby into this world is if I am with the mother.
Okay.
Right? She decides to with him before. Things cool. Right? They're going to discuss co-parenting. Matter of fact, he asked her to give him updates in regards to what she's going to do with the baby. Right? The following day, Abba acts like this. And look, this is a summary of the conversation, man. The entire conversation is about an hour long. If you want to peep the whole shit, get all the context of everything that was said, I'll leave a link to the entire conversation if y'all want viewers is advised. Oh, one more thing. I did ask her, why did you record the conversation in the first place?
Because he's recording her.
That makes you look crazy if you just record.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
She said that she only started recording the conversation because he had already been talking
in code
crazy to her. She couldn't believe the things he was saying.
He's recording her.
She pressed record.
I want nothing from you. I don't want anything to the child. I don't want nothing from you. I don't want anything. I will never want to learn a damn thing about anything involving us.
But why don't you want anything to do with the baby?
Because you're the mother.
She up there asking the PSI Miami questions and shit. But what did I do? Can you say that louder, Abba? You said you don't want to be dad, but why don't you want to be dad? Y'all niggas obvious to the motherfucker, man.
You'll never know. I'll never explain it to you.
So I told you how I felt.
Hey, no. I don't care. I don't want to give you explanation. You're not convincing me. We're not having a long conversation. I ask one thing of you, and it sounds like you don't want to respect it. At the same time as anybody involved in you.
So
I will never look them in the face. I will not learn any names. They will never know me. I will never know them. I'm going to be my own family. I'm going to involve my life.
God damn.
That includes you. Anything tethered to you, anything connected to you.
He hurt him. He trying to hurt her ass back. He trying to say whatever the fuck come to mind.
I want nothing.
Because I told you how I felt 5 months in. And
I don't care about your explanation. You can say you want, you will never know why. Or you would think. How I get you out of my life. Is there any way I can never hear from you again? Well, tell me how. Give me that answer. What was that question? How do I rid myself of you?
By not telling her that you want her to make her not herself.
Oh, now you don't have anything to say? You don't have an answer to that? So I can't get rid of you, can I? Like, you're always going to be this fucking terrorist shows up in my life.
God.
I don't think that's how I've been. I think I've been trying to...
I don't care how you think, how you've been. I just want to know. I don't want to hear you talk about anything else. Can you just tell me how I can get you out of my life?
I don't think...
Because I don't want to hear you talk about anything. I don't owe you a conversation. All I want to know is, how do I get you out of my life? I want you to be gone. I just want you to be gone. I want you gone.
So,
you are the worst thing in my life. How do I get rid of you?
Okay, so you're talking to me like I wasted 3 years of your life. This has been 5 months.
Hey, no. I don't
it's
care.
It's been 5 months, and I told you the truth about how I felt.
I don't care. No. I'm muting.
How come you can't hear me?
I told you we're not having a conversation. Sorry. I'm muting it.
But you're talking to me.
All right, 3, 2, 1. So, you can tell me the only thing I want to hear from you is, how do I get rid of you? And you can't answer that. The only time you get silent. So I can't get rid of you, can I? I can't get rid of you. That's what I'm learning. Like, you're going to be a parasite for good, right?
I'm not interested in being a parasite. I was trying to contact you the last 2 days because there's a big...
There's 2 things that could happen right now. Okay? Either another young lady can come out and say that, oh, yes, Abba talks crazy. Abba is verbally abusive. Now, I'm going to hold you. If that happens, Lord have mercy. It'll look bad, okay? And usually that's what happens. They usually come out in the woodworks. Now, if that doesn't happen, then the narrative still sticks that Shorty is evil. Another thing that could happen is that the clout chasing that she's doing right now, she done started just so she could post this. She's sending videos out to his enemies, and their enemies is leaving the links to her YouTube channel. She's using this man for free promotion, and he don't even see it. But besides that, with that fame that she's gonna get, okay, The problem with that is somebody else can come out and expose it. Now, somebody else could come out and expose her. Somebody else could come out and say, bro, she is crazy. She's very manipulative. She throws rocks and hide her hands. Like, this just sounds like she threw some rocks at this man and currently is hiding her hand, and she's just like recording the reaction. Some rock, now she's recording the response. That's what this sounds like to me. Because he's angry, bro. I don't know this man from a can of paint, but I know when somebody's fed up. When somebody's... People don't just get this fed up by themselves. This isn't verbal abuse like, you bitch, you this, you that, you ain't shit, you ain't that. This ain't that, bro. This is literally, yo, leave me alone. Please leave me alone. It's harsh words. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say it's not harsh words. It's definitely harsh words. This sound like, leave me the fuck alone.
I don't want to hear it. I'm not going to listen to your explanation. I'll leave it again.
There wasn't
Leave it
any...
again. So you keep talking. I'm not listening. God damn, I just want to get rid of this girl, though.
There's no...
Are you still talking? All right, let me read it again.
This man childish.
People that care, the people that somewhat rep you.
Can you tell me? I don't care about what you have to say. Everything that you say means nothing to me. Everything.
All right, guys. Well, for sure, nobody would have believed her. You know. All right. People got to save face. All right. But listen, we're going to get to some politics. Got a lot more topics to cover. Make sure y'all get something to eat. It's Player Talk Radio. I am your gracious host, DJ Kuda. Right back at the helm of today's show. I'm going to see you guys tonight. It's Player Talk Radio. Got to get a little bit of voice work done. Make sure y'all check out my music. And music that I'm I got some artists featured, you know. So it's Player Talk Radio. Only if you out on music for rooms that still remember you. Shout outs to Noctis 9. Let's go. Make sure y'all go check out Bermuda Riptide and Waterbed Dreams. It's Player Talk Radio. I'm your gracious host, DJ Kuda. Right back at the helm of today's show. Speaking of Waterbed Dreams, we're going to close out with Waterbed Dreams. It's Player Talk. See you guys on the next one. Shout outs to Link. Shout outs to everybody here. Thank you, War Master. Shout outs to my brother Party. Everybody in the building. Thank you guys for coming back. It's Player Talk. Peace.
Baby, don't let go. Don't let go. No. I know your mind get heavy sometimes, heavy like the ocean floor. You carry storms behind your eyes, still crawl right back for more. Come lay your body next to mine, let the ceiling fan rewind. All these broken little timelines melt away inside a tie, yeah. You say you're tired of the pressure, tired of losing sleep. So let me pull you deeper, where your thoughts can barely speak. I got you hooked on my tie, reeling you in all night. Slow waves under moonlight. You forget the world outside. Care for your soul for me. Need your heart be close to me. Boy, don't drown too far from text, hands tracing over old scars like I'm trying to make them red. Everything late. You say the world's too loud again, too many ghosts inside your head. So I kiss you slow like medicine till the noise dissolves instead. Love, love, love. Flow with me, lose track of time with me. No clocks underwater, no pain underwater, just us underneath the blue. I got you hooked on my time.